Okay, one, two, three, welcome back. And today, looking at Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, a Python exercise from Codewars. And this title has me thinking of the old De La Soul song, Me, Myself, and I. Remember that? Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Yeah, for some of you old heads out there. It's a great song. Anyway, and we love De La Soul up in here. Absolutely. One of the great groups in hip hop. All right, too long, didn't read. You get a list of integers, and you have to write a function mirror that returns the mirror or symmetric version of this list. The middle element is the greatest, then the next greatest on both sides, then the next greatest, and so on. The list will always consist of integers in the range of -1,000 to 1,000, vary in size between 0 and 10,000. It's a lot. Your function should not mutate the input array, means you don't change it. And this will be tested. Notice that the return list will always be of an odd size since there will always be a definitive middle element. All right, let's look at some examples here of what they be talking about. All right, so let's focus on these, well, actually maybe more than these two, these three maybe. Yeah. The objective here is you begin by getting looking over on the left, let's focus here. On the left, you got your input list of integers. And then you look on the right to see the solution. And what it is you start with the highest element or the highest valued element from the original list. And then surrounding that highest element, you put the next highest element duplicated. Then moving outward even more, you get the next highest. So you start with the highest valued element, and then you get the next highest in descending order surrounding that highest element, then the next and the next and the next. So looking at this one, you have a 2 and a 1. You start with the 2 in the middle. Then you duplicate the 1s on the outside, then you're done there because there's only 2 values. For the next one, 1, 3, and 2. You start with a 3 in the middle, then the next highest is a 2. You duplicate 2s on the outside. Next highest is 1, so you duplicate 1s on the outside. And you may be seeing the pattern now where you start with your highest valued element, and then in descending order, you take the next values and duplicate them on the outside. Notice the values after the highest one are duplicated. The highest value from your original list is not duplicated. It is singular, like this 3. Every other value as you add, they will be duplicated. So the next highest value 2, 2s are duplicated. Next highest value 1, the 1s are duplicated on the outside. Let's look at one more example here, and this will be a good example. This input with the negative numbers and the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's all about the blah, 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 folks, whatever that means. Looking at this list, the highest value is 42. So we start with the 42. And then we take, in descending order, the next highest and the next highest and the next highest. For each next highest, we duplicate them on the outside of what you have previously. The next highest value is 18 from this list. So we duplicate the 18s around the 42. I guess what you could say this creates some mirror, hence the name of the exercise. Next highest is 0. Duplicate 0s on the outside. 0, 0. Next highest, -8. -8. All right, I think you see where this is going. Here's your solution right here. The only remaining thing is to add the negative 16 on the outside. But yeah, start with your highest value, then you duplicate the next highest on the outside, producing this interesting mirror image where like one side's a mirror image of the other side. And there you go. There's mirror, mirror. Now it's time for that code. Let's get it. Going into our awesome training interface. Let's take a look. Wonder if you guys can hear the birds outside. Got the window open. It's a good 14 degrees outside. Nice and balmy out here in the Great White North. First, I'm going to eliminate the thing of if you got an empty list, just return that list. I'm not going to do any stuff to it. Yeah. And because I want to get the highest value from this original list, and I want the values in order, because I'm going to be constructing a list with them in order, basically, this mirror list, I'm going to sort my input list. Whoops, there's sorted. So I've got my sorted copy now. And I'm going to create a list, really my destination list. This list mirror is where I'm going to be placing my final answer, basically, my mirrored image. And initially, I can go ahead and populate this list with the highest value because, as you saw in the little explanations, I'm going to put my highest value in the middle, and then I'm going to have subsequently, I guess, populated. I'm going to have the next highest in descending, then the next highest, and the next highest. But I already know the first thing in here can be my highest, so I'm going to get my highest value by doing max. So I'm going to go ahead and populate the list with that, and then I'm going to get the rest of the values. And I'm going to loop to do so. And that's not right. Looping through the sorted copy. All right, so looking at this list header right here. Whoa, how'd that happen? Too much going on. Looking at this not list header, looking at this loop header. What the hell am I saying? This loop header is going to go backwards through my sorted list. I'm going to start at the element at the length -2. This is going to be the second to last element that I'm starting at. It's because the last element is already taken care of here with the max, which is going to be the highest in the list because the list is going to be sorted. So I'm going to start at the second to last because I'm going to start with the second highest element from my sorted list, and I'm going to go backwards. As you see, this list or this loop is set up to go backwards through the list. And getting into the body here, what I'm going to do is for my subsequent highest values, I'm going to insert them before and after what I already have in my mirror list. And this is before and after. The insert 0 is going to place a value before. The append is going to place a value after. So let's say my mythical first value in the middle is 42, kind of like my last example. And then as I loop through the rest of the list, my actions in the body are going to be with my next value. The insert 0 is going to place it before. The append is going to place the value after. Remember, the next and the rest of the values are going to be duplicated on the outsides. And let's say my next value is a 7. It would be here and here. My next value is a 3. It's going to be here and here. Yeah, duplicated on the outside. The insert is the before. The append is the after. And that, folks, is pretty much it. That tells the tale. And once that's done, the whole thing is done. Mirror is going to hold the correct output. So yeah, it'll have the mirrored thing. So quite abruptly, that's it. I am going to run it and see what we got. As we see, it passes. And there we go. Good, 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 great. All right, good to great. There it is, folks. Got it for you. Here is Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Go listen to that song. And yeah, this is it. Here's your solution. Check it out. Love it. Do it better. Let me know. Play something in the comments. But my time is up. So with that, folks, see y'all later, and I am out.